I got to the point where I was like, man, these videos suck. I want to start over. And I did. And I regretted it at first. And also there's so many things that compete for your attention. Always thinking, okay, what can I do to make the videos better? What can I do to make the streams better? Because like the moment you get comfortable and you're like, yeah, this is good. I'm just going to keep doing this. Then you're going to start failing.
Good day, Robloxians of the world, and welcome back to Creators on the Blox, a podcast dedicated to learning more about creators in the community. I'm your host, Pixelpug, and today we are joined by somebody who needs no introduction, but I'm going to give one anyway. He's been around the blocks for nearly a decade now and has left his mark in the community in a multitude of ways. Most notably, spearheading the Roblox streamers of today by being one of the first to really popularize the genre. Please welcome to the show, KreekCraft.
What's going on? How we doing?
What's up? What's up? How you been?
I'm good. Just chilling and, well, I just realized that you can see my pajama pants. I put on a shirt, but I'm still in my pajama pants. You can kind of see that, but that's fine. I'm half ready.
Well, that's good. At least you're comfortable, and
yeah.
It's gonna be an awesome episode. Yeah. I should have added to the intro the vertical streamer of the year for the 2025
yeah,
streamer
that's
award.
crazy. I can't believe I didn't even know that I was gonna be nominated for that. I didn't even know that was a nomination, like an award. And then I was literally playing video games and I saw on my phone they tweeted me and I was like, why did they tweet me? And then I looked at it and it's like I got nominated. That's crazy. And then I was like, well, now we gotta win. And we did. So
yeah, right. That's awesome. Well, congratulations. That is
thank you.
So cool. Of course. Now I did notice you weren't there.
Yeah.
If you want to tell the story of how that happened.
So I was gonna fly into the awards on Friday night, so that way I'm there at the hotel because Saturday morning every game does their admin abuse and I can't miss those. So
right.
I was like, I'll fly in, I'll get some sleep, I'll wake up, do the admin abuse, and then walk down the street to the award show. The plane got basically delayed, and then it got undelayed, and I didn't know planes could get undelayed. It got delayed 2 hours, and then undelayed 2 hours, which means I had 30 minutes to get to the airport, get through security, park, all that stuff, get on the plane. Wasn't happening, so missed the flight. So it was either miss the admin abuse and go to the streamer awards, or miss the streamer awards and do the admin abuse. And it's like I got a job to do, so I'm gonna do my job, and that's how it happened.
Respect, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, at least you won. That's definitely awesome. But yeah, we'll backtrack a bit, see what led you to this incredible honor. But before we get into it, please remember to show some love and support to the show if you enjoy it. It means a lot to us. Check us out on Spotify or anywhere you get your podcast if you're watching on YouTube, and vice versa if you're watching somewhere else. Rate us out of 5 stars. You know the gist. I don't know what I said there. Please show all the love to our guest today, KreekCraft. Links are in the description. I'm sure he can use the subscribers, some support from our
support
podcast,
small
right?
streamers.
Of course, yes. All right, well, yeah, let's start at the beginning then. Well, you joined YouTube 2014, is that correct?
Yeah, 24. Wait,
Yeah.
20 was it? Yeah, that was this channel. I actually had a channel before that, but this channel was 2014. Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, I guess then your very first channel. What's the story of what led you to start creating videos?
I wanted to learn how to edit videos so that I could put it on my resume after graduating high school. And then it kind of just took off. I liked doing it, and I kept doing it, and then YouTube launched streaming right literally as I graduated in 2015. Graduated high school, and then started streaming, and that blew up, and it was like, okay, well, I'm a streamer now.
Yeah, you just got kind of thrown into it.
Yeah.
Well, that's cool.
I wasn't even planning on being a streamer because I did videos. Like I'd never streamed, and then someone at YouTube was like, you should try streaming, and I was like, okay, I'll try streaming, and I don't know if I'll like it, and then I did it, and I liked it.
Everything changed.
Yeah.
You liked it. Well, were you able to put editing on your resume at least?
dude, this may surprise you, but Walmart does not care if you can edit YouTube videos.
Okay.
So it was on there.
I'll
It
keep
didn't
that in
help me
mind.
in any way whatsoever. But yeah,
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm assuming then. Well, did you get the job at Walmart?
I didn't. They said I did not have enough experience to work at Walmart. I tried working at Walmart. I tried working at Dollar General. I even applied to McDonald's. None of them accepted me.
Dang.
I know. So
Well,
now I got
wonder
to
what
play
they say now.
Roblox every day for the rest of my life.
Yeah. It's unfortunate how that happens, huh?
Yeah.
Well, no, that's really awesome. What'd you do on your first channel? Was it Minecraft?
It was Minecraft. Yeah. Yeah. Same thing.
Minecraft.
So basically what happened is I got to the point where I was like, man, these videos suck. I want to start over. And I did. And I regretted it at first because it was like all those because I had 1,000 subs. It was like, man, they're not coming back. And I regretted it at first, but I got my 1,000 subs back, so we're good.
Oh, yeah.
I got a little bit more
mean,
than 1,000 subs back.
Yeah, just a little bit. So you wanted a fresh start, so you completely made a new channel.
Yeah.
And I guess that's where KreekCraft came from. I mean, well, okay.
The first channel was called
people don't know.
Cyborg. It was X1BORG Cyborg. Yeah, and the Twitch channel is still up actually. If you go and look on Twitch, X1Borg, you can see my first ever live stream. It was playing Call of Duty Black Ops 2 on the Xbox 360. Yeah.
That's awesome.
And StarCraft.
Wow.
Yeah.
StarCraft. Oh yeah. Well, in case people don't know, then what inspired the KreekCraft name?
Okay. My original name, like gamer tag, was Flying Eye because I used to draw this eyeball with wings, and I thought it was really cool. So I was like, "That's what I'm gonna call myself." And then I played a game called World of Warcraft, and I couldn't make that my name. It was too long. So I clicked the random name generator a few times, and it popped up with Kreek. And I played that game so much that people just started calling me Kreek. Like even people at school called me Kreek. My friends' parents called me Kreek. Like everyone called me Kreek. Shout out to the Kreek Drain Eye Paladin on Shadow Song World of Warcraft. And then Minecraft came out and Kreek was taken, so I added Craft to the end. Yeah.
So it's all because of World of Warcraft.
It's because of World of Warcraft. My name is Kreek. Yep.
That's great. And you played it so much that everybody called you that? That's
I still play it. Yeah.
Yeah. That's awesome. Well, I would assume then it's your favorite game?
World of Warcraft and Halo 3 are probably, depending on the day, my favorite two games of all time. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I think that just won Game of the Year at the GameStop Awards, Halo 3.
Halo 3 came out 2007, still winning awards. They don't make them like they used to.
That's right. All right. Well, what kind of I guess the big question, what brought you to Roblox?
Money. No. Well, actually, I mean, so I did Minecraft, and then Minecraft kind of like died on YouTube, and everyone in the comments were like, you should play Roblox. Please, Kreek, play Roblox. Please make a Roblox video or a stream. And I was like, no, that's a dumb kids game. And I had a joke. I was like, guys, I'll play Roblox for one time when I hit 1 million subs. And I think I started playing it at like 50,000 subs. And I played it, and the first game I played was Phantom Forces. And I was like, oh, this is actually kind of cool because it's kind of like Call of Duty, kind of like Battlefield. And I was like, okay, I'll play it again. And then people were just like, play more. And then slowly I stopped playing Minecraft and started playing Roblox.
Got addicted.
Yeah.
You joined in 2016?
Yeah, 2016.
2016. Wow. All right. That was a good time. Good time to join. There's a lot going on.
10 years ago almost. That's crazy.
That's so insane.
That's almost a third of my life I've been playing this game.
How does that feel? How's that feel?
Oh man, like, dude, I'll get comments like, Kreek, I watched you growing up. I'm like in college now. Like, someone's like, I'm married with kids, and it's like, dude, you don't tell me that. Like,
Insane, man. Wow. When you first started, could you even fathom the idea of Roblox being such a large part of your life?
No,
No?
not at all. Like it was still kind of growing whenever I joined. Like it was starting to kind of hit like the mainstream. Um,
Hmm.
but like I didn't think it'd be like this big. Now it's like every kid in the world plays. Like I got to be careful going out because like if I go to a store, like I gotta keep an eye out for kids because if I see a kid, there's like a 90% chance they know who I am. And then like they yell
That's so wild.
KreekCraft, and then all the other kids are like, huh? And then they all swim. You know, it's you gotta be careful.
Just a swarm. Yeah. After you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. So you get recognized a lot.
It's I went to Salem, Massachusetts for Halloween and we were walking through this park and there was like a kids playground and like someone was like, "Is that KreekCraft?" And every kid just froze and was like, "KreekCraft?" And it's like, please don't run over to me because like all these parents are sitting there and it's like all these like they're gonna watch their kids run up to a random adult stranger and I'm like, this is not what it seems like, guys. Like I promise, but yeah.
Yeah, that has to be so surreal. Well, I mean, at least they didn't think it was a costume. They knew it was like it was you.
Yeah, it was me.
Which is pretty awesome. Yeah. Well, all right. So okay, so you started streaming, you got really into it. You did Roblox. Actually, okay, let me not get ahead of myself because we do got fewer questions. Thank you for submitting.
Oh, we got post-it
Yeah,
notes.
yeah, we got posted.
Got my profile picture taped to the wall.
Yeah, you're like, isn't that cool? Let me see here real quick. One sec.
These look like really long
okay.
questions.
Yeah, trust me, people just it's not as bad as you think. Don't worry. Although I didn't pick the question, so it's
Yeah.
both of us. All right, this is kind of what I asked, but I guess to fully flesh out the question, Stuffy Bun asked, from seeing you as a guest on the 2016 Blockies. Let me redo that. From seeing you as a guest on the 2016 Bloxies to now seeing you shake hands with Builderman himself, did you ever expect to make it this far?
I don't think so. I actually have his phone number. I'm not gonna lie. I actually do have Builderman's phone number.
Yeah.
He gave me his phone number at Roblox one time. It was like, if you ever need anything, call me. And I haven't done that because it's like it's kind of scary texting him. I do DM him time to time. So we do have a conversation on Twitter DMs. Yeah.
Wow.
But it is crazy because it's like he's one of the richest people on the planet and he's just like knows who I am.
That's so insane. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, that's a good way to put it, right? 26. So you were okay. I didn't know that. I'm not a true fan. 2016 Bloxies. You were a guest at the award show.
I think I was like because they had just started the star program. I think I was actually the first person in the star program. And
right.
And I think they put our avatars in it or something. I don't really remember. That was a long time ago. I don't see. The problem is whenever you stream every day, everything like flows together. So it's like, I don't know what happened in 2016. Like, I don't remember.
It's a blur. Yeah. I bet. Holy crap. All right. Well, yeah. What was I saying before that? Because I kind of got thrown off guard. Yeah, streaming. Okay. Yeah. So you got into streaming. You got really into it. It was but yeah, you, as I said in the intro, I mean, you spearheaded it. You were the first in the star program, but also like you were one of the first, if not the first, big. I don't really know exactly, but big Roblox streamers.
Yeah.
And I mean, how was it streaming at a time when nobody was really doing it on that platform?
It did kind of suck because it's like there wasn't really anyone to collab with or anything because like people streamed it, but like there weren't like there's a difference between someone streaming and like being a streamer. Like for example, Steak, I would classify him as a streamer. That is a streamer. Kalis is a YouTuber that streams occasionally. He's not a streamer. And so like there were a few YouTubers that did stream, but like there weren't like streamers. And so like it was I'm glad that it's gotten bigger to the point where there are actual Roblox streamers though.
Yeah, I mean, you all collaborate with each other like all the time.
Yeah.
It's like a whole community. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's pretty awesome. Well, all right. Can you recall when you hit 100,000 subscribers and how you got to that point?
I remember I was playing Roblox Jailbreak. It was crazy because it's like I don't remember anything about that day other than this one viewer sent in like a video of them freaking out. Cause like back when you're like small, because I had like maybe like a few hundred people watching at a time. And like whenever you have a few hundred people watching, you kind of you know the names in the chat, you know the profile pictures in the chat. So like you're like, oh, I know you were here yesterday, or you were here 2 weeks ago. So like I knew a lot of the people that watch, but like now it's a little bit different because it's like there's so many people watching. I don't even have time to read the name before I read the comment.
Right.
So I've completely gone off track for this question, but what I'm trying to say is I remember it was like a very big like community moment because like all the people that watched me up to that point, like they were there and I knew they were there because I've known them. And so it was like a big like, oh my God, I made it moment.
Is that when you realized that this could be your job, or was it before?
Oh, it was before that. It was when I got my first paycheck after the month of streaming. Because like up until then, it was like $3, and it's like that's not gonna get me very far. But then like my first month of streaming, I think it was like a few hundred, and it was like, oh, wait, this can be something. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we did have a question related to that, which I thought was interesting, and they asked, Kreek, if you could change one okay, that's not what I thought it was, but you know what? We'll ask it. Kreek, if you could change one aspect of your career, what would it be?
Nothing. There's like a lot of like, there's like a lot of dumb stuff. Like I've played some dumb games on stream before. Like I remember like my first sponsorship. It wasn't a full-on adult game, but it was like, okay, I was like, look, I don't even know if I'd graduated high school yet. Before I was streaming, and this one game was like, hey, we're gonna pay you $50 to make a video on our game, and I was like, oh my God, this is awesome, and I was like, yes,
right.
There was no contract, there was nothing. They just sent me the money, and I was like, sure. I didn't even know what the game was, and then I played it, and it was some like adult anime game, and and like looking back, probably shouldn't have done that. That was probably dumb, but like at the time, like if that didn't happen, then it's like that taught me a lesson. It's like, okay, you gotta read what you would say yes to before you accept sponsors and stuff. It's actually a pretty fun game, not gonna lie. Like the adult anime stuff aside, is actually a pretty fun game. Like I played I beat the game. I actually did. But yeah.
Okay.
So I wouldn't change anything because like you got to learn from everything, No,
that's a great point, and it does bring up an interesting point to your own experience because so many people look up to you now, especially smaller creators, but you came from a time where you had no one to look up to in terms of like exactly what you do. Like you set the precedent pretty much in a lot of aspects. So it's just like, how was it like navigating and learning along the way, like all of this yourself? Like, is it a challenge or did it come naturally?
I watched a lot of streamers on like Twitch, which back then it was like still called like Justin TV back in the day. So like I kind of knew, like how streaming worked and kind of like what you did and how you conducted yourself on live streams. But you're right, a lot of it was kind of like figuring stuff out because like every audience is different. So like, what is the Roblox audience like? How is that different from the Minecraft audience? It's a lot of trial and error.
Gotcha. Yeah. So at one point you were doing both Minecraft and Roblox.
Yeah.
Like switching back and forth. Gotcha. Okay. When did you fully commit to Roblox?
It got to the point where like the Roblox streams were like 10x the viewership of the Minecraft streams, and it was like I did Minecraft PvPs just so everyone knows. So like it wasn't just Minecraft.
That's
That's
cool.
PvP Minecraft. And like it was very frustrating streaming it a lot of the times. And this is the reason why I can't stream games like MM2 because I just get stream sniped and it's not fun. And like that's what happened is like we'd play like Minecraft Bed Wars and I would just get instantly killed because everyone in the lobby would go after me. And it's like, okay, this isn't fun. I can go play Roblox and not have this happen to me. So I'm gonna go do that. So it was like around like probably a few months into streaming both. It was like, okay, I'm a Roblox guy now.
Yeah, that's totally fair. I mean,
Yeah.
did you experience a lot of those issues when doing Jailbreak? I feel like Jailbreak would be a bad game.
Oh yeah, back like whenever it started out, it wasn't that bad, but dude, like I've only ever broke down once, like had like a burnout like breakdown session, and that was like whenever because I used to stream Jailbreak twice a day, every day. It was, I think like it was 5 hours of streaming a day, and then I'd also make a Jailbreak video every day, which was like another few hours. So like all I did every day, I'd wake up, make Jailbreak videos, stream Jailbreak, and then go to sleep. And it got to the point where it's like I just got so frustrated doing it because it's like just I feel like I'm fighting the game because people would just stream snipe me over and over and over, and it was not fun anymore. And yeah, that's one of the things about being a streamer. You get stream sniped.
Yeah. I mean, I remember that. I like some of the bits and pieces because that's definitely where around the time I first discovered you was.
Yeah.
And it was a great time. It really was. Very great area. But I mean, now your content has noticeably like it's like not completely but shifted a lot. Like a lot has changed, right? Undeniably. And I guess there has been eras. There's been because I'm assuming you're constantly evolving like with the platform itself too, like with whatever's popular with Roblox at the time too.
Yeah.
But I mean, comparing like today, right, with the games you play today to back then, I don't want to say like what do you prefer, but like noticeably, what has been the most memorable moments from each era, like throughout all of them?
Back in the day, there was like the audience on Roblox was way different. So like you could like I could just play. Let me explain it like this. Back when I used to stream Jailbreak every single day, I literally just played the game. There was no goal or it was just me. Hey, I'm live and I'm playing this game. And like that doesn't work anymore because like people want like the bar has been raised to where you can't just play the game for 2 hours every day and expect to succeed. It's kind of like, you know, if you make Minecraft content these days, it's got to be insane because everyone's already seen everything. And so like there was a level of, I don't want to say like simpleness to it, but like it was very simplistic. It was like, okay, I'm going to go live and I'm just going to have fun for 2 hours. But like now things are a lot more sophisticated. You have to have some sort of goal. You got to know like, okay, well, you know, when the stream ends, we're going to clip these segments. We're going to cut the stream down to this segment, you know, like audiences expect way more than they did 10 years ago.
Gotcha. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I get that makes sense. It's inevitable. And I do you know exactly why that is? Like, is it because there's just so much more streamers?
There's so many more people doing it that like normal gameplay videos don't cut it anymore. It's got to be like, and also there's so many things that compete for your attention, not just other YouTubers, not just other streams, but you have Netflix now, you have all these streaming services, you have video games themselves, so like it's all competing for people's time and attention. And so it's like back then there wasn't really there was less things to compete with. So now you just have to be like way better. You know, it's like people ask me, do I miss making the piggy videos? Oh my God. Yeah. The piggy theory videos were so simple. Like I would literally They took like 2 hours to make. I just record some gameplay, I think of some crazy theory, and I just make the video. And it was super easy and super simple. But like that kind of stuff doesn't work anymore because the bar has been raised so much.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me see here real quick. Oh, okay. This is what I was. All right, this is what I was looking for. With earlier about your career. Because that question was asking you specifically about your current career, but this question is wondering an alternate universe. What was your next option for a job or career if being an entrepreneur / content creator didn't work out for you?
I was going to school for computer science and programming. I wanted to program video games. I almost got the AA degree, but I dropped out to focus more on YouTube.
Gotcha. Yeah. I mean, so gaming has been just a massive part of your life, like whole life, I'm assuming. Yeah. So you're born for this. I mean, pretty much nobody can do content. I mean, be a gaming streamer or content creator better than an actual genuine gamer. So
yeah,
obviously. Okay. Yep. Okay. You answered this question. Somebody asked, do you miss making piggy videos?
I knew that question was coming.
Yeah.
It was so simple. Like I would go live, I would just play piggy for 6 hours, and then at the end of the day, I'd make like a piggy theory video, and like it was like fun and exciting because every week there was always this big moment that everything was building to. But also with the pandemic, everyone was home, and it was it was like a very like cozy feeling,
Right.
But now obviously there's not anything to make. Like people ask me like, Kreek, when are you gonna make another piggy theory video? I'm like, what do you want me to make a theory on? There's no there's nothing else to make a theory. I've done all the theories.
Yeah.
So like, yeah.
Well, this has a part 2 that I thought was also interesting.
Okay.
And it said, do you truly enjoy what you're playing now, or is it just for the viewers?
It's Grow a Garden and Still a Brain Rot are not as fun. So like, okay, a bunch of games. There are some games that are like fun, and then there's some games that are just like I would not play these. Like, to be honest, if I wasn't a Roblox creator, there's very few games that I would actually play on Roblox because not a lot of Roblox games have they don't have a lot of depth to them. Like I grew up playing World of Warcraft. I want a game that I can play for 10 hours a day and not get bored, and there's not very many games on Roblox that are like that. So like if I wasn't a Roblox YouTuber, I probably wouldn't even play Roblox that much, if at all. But when it comes to Roblox games, there's certainly some that are more fun than others. Piggy didn't have like a super lot of depth gameplay wise. I think the gameplay of Piggy was actually probably the worst part of the game. The story was like the reason why people played it. But the story did have a lot of depth and stuff to like talk about. So like it was really fun there. Jailbreak was like a fun time, but like whenever you play it 5 hours every day for 2 years, like no matter what game it is, you're gonna get to the point where it's like, okay, I'm kind of done with this game. Still a Brain Rot has an element of fun to it, of like the collecting aspect. Like if you look at it like a Pokemon game where you're collecting, like the Brain Rots are Pokemon cards, like that element is kind of fun, but like there's not a lot of depth to the game. It's not as fun as some of the other games I've played, but I have to play it because that's what people want to watch.
Right.
Yeah.
Do you have time? Okay, you stream a lot and make videos a lot. You're always doing something. Do you have like time to yourself at least to play games that you actually want to play?
This is something I've kind of struggled with, but I'm getting better at it. Like that's why I have like a team and stuff that like help me out. Like I have a bunch of different channels. I don't do anything on the other channels. Like I just record for them, and everybody else does everything else because I literally do not have time to do anything with those. But like my main channel, I do 99% of everything. Every now and then a video will be edited by like an editor, but like everything's me. And so like having time to do stuff outside of YouTube stuff is something I'm getting better at, but like it depends on the day. Like some days I'll wake up at 8 and I'll work until 8, and then some days it's like I'm done by 3. So like it kind of depends.
Yeah,
But I do want to get to the point where like I do have more free time.
absolutely. I mean, you need it. It's you can
Yeah.
don't want to drive yourself crazy.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, I forgot you do a lot of your own stuff, like on your main channel. Like you do most of, like that's impressive. Like all
It's
the way
not
down
that
to
bad
just-
because like all the thumbnails are just me staring at the camera. And then like the editing is pretty basic, so it's not too crazy, but it's like that is still something that I have to do. And like I think a lot of people also don't realize like like from a creative standpoint, sometimes you're just exhausted. And it's like, man, I really don't want to edit this video right now. Like it's like, but you still got to do it.
Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. You do also watch a lot of movies.
Oh yeah.
That I've seen.
Yeah.
Just a random question personally. Okay, this might be, I don't know how prepared you are for this. What are your 4 favorites? Letterboxd style?
I got
4
okay.
favorite
So
movies.
first off, Interstellar's #1, clear winner. I love that movie so much. Everything about I love that movie. My second favorite movie is probably Infinity War. I'll never forget leaving the theater and all the kids were crying their eyes out because they just watched Spider-Man freaking die. And I'll never forget that moment. Third, I want to say Captain America Winter Soldier, but I'll go non-Marvel here for 3 and 4. So I'll say probably the original Halloween, like Michael Myers.
Ooh,
That's my favorite horror movie of all time. And then oh man, the 4th one is tough. Oh man, there's I've seen a lot of really good movies.
It's hard. It's hard.
Yeah, I don't know the 4th one. It's funny, something I will say is for a high school project, I had to watch The Shawshank Redemption, which I didn't think I would like that much, but I ended up watching it and I actually really, really liked that movie.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna say The Shawshank Redemption.
Yeah, great pick. Yeah. All right. Well, there you go for everyone who was wondering. Let me see here. Oh, no. Speaking of favorites, somebody asked who's your favorite Angry Bird?
I couldn't tell you a single thing about Angry Birds. I played it whenever I was in whenever it first came out, and I not really that was never really my type of game. I've never really been big into like tower defense games or like game. I don't know how you describe Angry Birds, but like that I never really been a mobile gamer, to be honest with you. It was just like, man, these mobile games are so dumb.
Yeah.
I want to give me a keyboard and mouse. I want to play a game. So I never really played Angry Birds. So I'll say the what's the big fat one?
Chuck? No, not Chuck. Bob?
We'll go with Bob then. I like the big bird.
Oh, oh my God, yeah. I don't know. The big version of Red, yeah. I get
Yeah, that one.
Yeah. Good. Yeah. Okay. Good choice. I that does bring up an interesting point though, because personally, I find, and I see this sometimes online. You were talking about games that you like having to have to have like depth and have to have just something to it, right? It feels like the problem with a lot of Roblox games is, this is personally, they feel like mobile games. I mean, they feel just very surface level like that. So like you're saying, like, I don't really like mobile games. Well, do you feel like Roblox kind of feels like that at times?
I think Roblox does feel like a mobile. And I mean, that's because like 75% plus of Roblox players play on mobile, and so games have to be designed for those players. And so it's like I realize I am not the target audience for Roblox. most kids play games on their phones these days. And that is just, it's not like, I can't. I tried playing Fortnite mobile and it was like, this is so like, please give me a keyboard and mouse. Like I cannot,
Yeah.
I do not find this enjoyable.
Yeah.
Just not my thing. But yeah, I do think a lot of Roblox games do feel like mobile games, and there's nothing to like. I want something to grind for, you know?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is impressive. It is impressive all the people who play it on mobile, especially the obbies and stuff. I mean, people they get so good at that. Oh my.
Yeah,
It's
it's
insane.
just I don't understand. And then it's yeah.
All right. Well, some notable moments throughout your Roblox career. Let's see. For one, you've won multiple Bloxies or innovation awards. Can you recall what specifically awards have you won?
I won the best Twitter account, and then that was the last time they had that award. They took that away.
What?
That was 2017, I think, maybe 2018, one of those. I won best Twitter account for Roblox, which was funny. And then I not to toot my own horn, but I'm the only person to win Star Creator of the Year twice.
Yep.
Yeah, I got that one. Have I won another one? I don't know if I have. I have the trophy for best video, even though it's not mine. They sent it to the wrong person, and I never sent it back, so I have it.
What?
I think those are the only ones I've won. Yeah.
Okay, wait. I remember that happening. You still have that award?
I still have it.
That's
It's on my
incredible.
bookshelf in the back. Yeah, it says best video of the year or whatever. And it's not mine.
Yeah, it's that. Well, wow. Okay. You won best Twitter. That is incredible. I did not know that was a thing. I know they had like 40 plus categories. Like
They used to have a lot.
Yeah.
They used to have best streamer as well, and then they took that one away. They condensed
Okay, yeah.
it down.
Them condensing all of that down, yeah, to just best videos. Yeah,
I think there should be best like creator, best TikToker or like short form, and then best streamer. I think you got to split them up.
Absolutely, yeah. Well, another thing that you won was the RB Battles Championship.
I
also
did
twice, right?
I only won it once, season 1.
Okay, well,
season 2 and 3 were won by Tanker.
Tanker won it twice. That's
yeah,
right. Okay,
he did.
Which
he wouldn't have won season 3 if it wasn't for me helping him at the end. To be fair, Pink Leaf would have won.
Yeah.
So he owes me that one.
Yeah. Somebody asked. I don't know if we picked it. Actually, let me check before I ask it. Yeah. Okay. Somebody asked, can you credit RB Battles with like kind of boosting you at all in any way?
I think so. Like winning, because like Roblox is split into a bunch of different demographics and a bunch of different audiences. And so like I was very in like one audience, and like RB Battles was like this big platform wide event where everyone was watching. And so like winning it was a big like, oh my God, wait, who's this KreekCraft guy? So I do think it's a big boost. If I won like season 4, it probably wouldn't like do much. But like back in the day when I was a lot smaller, it was a big boost for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. Now RB Battles is very memorable. What is your favorite season? Actually,
season 2, because I think the Easter egg quest was the funnest in season 2, and I also liked the swords more than I liked the random avatar items.
Yeah. I guess we could transition that into just Roblox events in general. I feel like over your time at Roblox, like as a streamer, I think out of any other creator, you've been the most involved when it comes to Roblox events for sure. I mean, I guess, for most of the part. Now, how do you feel about the current state of Roblox events?
I mean, they're not great, but at least we have them. I mean, the Hunt Mega Edition, I think, was really, really good. I'd say that's probably top 3 Roblox events of all time. Like, I really, really enjoyed the Hunt Mega Edition.
Mhm.
The other ones, I think the big problem is it's like, dude, I could not tell you what the prize for completing the events are except for the hunt mega. Like all these, like, what's the point of going so hard in these events and spending all these hours doing these events to get a UGC
Right.
avatar item that's just going to get copied and pasted by someone else for a cheaper price on the UGC avatar store? So it's like there's no point in going for the prizes because someone's just going to make a knockoff version. But like back in the day with the Ready Player One event, like one person got the Golden Dominus and like that was it. And like a lot of people got mad because, oh, it's not fair, you know, that sort of thing. But like, if ever Syndrome in The Incredibles, if everyone's super, then no one's super. Everyone wanted the Dominus, the Golden Dominus, because only one person could get it. If everyone got it, nobody would care. But the fact that only one person could get it, that's what made it special, and that's what made everyone want to get it.
Yeah.
I think we need something like that again. Like, I don't want to be like one of those boomers, like, man, everyone getting participation trophies these days, but like, like, there needs to be like the Hunt Mega Edition. There was a clear set of winners with a clear set of actual awards that you could get and prizes to win. I think we need stuff like that.
Yeah, agreed. Totally agree. Also, I think just like there's also just something about the difficulty of these events to like really make it feel like you've done work to get these.
Yeah,
items.
I think the big thing with Roblox events now is they're not necessarily hard. They're just repetitive and they take a really long time. And like, I don't have a problem with them being hard. Like Ready Player One was a hard event. RB Battles, the Easter eggs was hard. It just, the new events feel like a job, like you're doing a checklist of chores that you got to complete. And like, that's just not fun.
Yeah. Nope. Sorry, my dog. Okay. Now, okay, I don't want to talk around it anymore. I guess the big thing that has happened in recent years, obviously. You were the first to join the Star. I know. Sorry, you knew this. I think you knew this was coming. Let me see if I have a question about it. Okay, yeah, right here. Okay, yes, you were the first to join the START program, and then a bunch of stuff happened.
Yeah, a bunch of stuff happened.
A bunch of stuff happened. Long story short, this person. Okay, actually, no. You know what? I want to skip it. Just to hear if you have anything else you want to add, because I know it's been talked about a lot. But just again, can you explain why you left the START program?
I mean, mainly the Schlev stuff, but it's not just the Schlev stuff. It's for like the longest time, it felt like Roblox didn't really care too much about creators. Like there was like, it's like in 2018, they invited a bunch of creators to Roblox HQ to launch the 2018 Egg Hunt. Like we were a massive part of the Ready Player One. Like it felt like we were, like tied into everything. Like we were a part of the platform. And then over time, it got to the point where it's like, hey guys, we really need like a streamer mode. Like I've been asking for a streamer mode since 2018, and it's like, it's 2026. There's still not like, there's not a streamer mode yet. And it's like, if this was like Fortnite or something, like, I'm not saying you have to cater to the creators, but like at some point, like guys, it's been like, we've been asking for this kind of stuff for years. And like, we just keep getting, yeah. Like it felt like they didn't really care. And it's, I do want to make the point here. It's not the STAR program. It feels like the people up high in the company do not care, because everyone in the STAR program is great. They have these really cool big ideas and things they want to do that are awesome. And then like it moves up the chain and someone at Roblox is like, yeah, no. So it just kind of all tied together. And it's like, also they were removing star codes. So like, what am I even getting out of this at this point? There's also an element. It's like, well, if I'm partnered with Roblox, like every time I'd upload a video, it's like, can I say this? Are they going to get mad at me? Because like technically I'm partnered with them. And it's like, I don't have a leash anymore. I can do and say whatever I want. It doesn't matter. So it was part of like, I don't really need this. It doesn't feel like they need me. So I'm just going to leave.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, this person asked then, do you regret leaving the STAR program, and do you ever see yourself coming back?
No, I don't regret it. I think there's also an element. It's like, not to like toot my own horn here, but there's a lot of things that I like. Let's say RB Battles Season 4 is an official Roblox event. Technically, you have to be a star creator to be in RB Battles then. But it's like, I'm KreekCraft. They're not going to say no. They're going to let me in it. It. Not to toot my own horn, but it's like, I don't really need it. I mean, would I join it again in the future? Maybe, but it's like, I don't regret leaving it. Like, my life has not changed at all. I have phone numbers of people at Roblox. If I need something, I'll call them. It's like, I don't really need to be in the STAR program.
Yeah, totally fair. So then, I mean, I guess the future's uncertain with that.
Yeah, I mean, maybe. I mean, like, it'd be cool to do like the, like the tournaments and stuff, like the creator showdown. Like, that's cool. But like, it's not like, I don't need it,
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I think people are more concerned about the fact like it's not really as much about the STAR program, but it's just about the fact that like having that partnership with Roblox, being affiliated with Roblox, like kind of being binded to Roblox, it kind of let people know like, okay, you are a Roblox creator.
Yeah.
That is what you do. You are like dedicated to this platform. Now that you've cut that tie, it feels like a lot of options opened. And I think people are wondering like, are you going to take that? Are you going to like take that opportunity to branch out or stick with Roblox?
I want to like, so like back in the day, I was the jailbreak guy and then I was the piggy guy. And like, I really don't want to be just one thing. Like right now, I think I'm just a Roblox guy. Like it's I'd like to branch out to the point where it's like, okay, I'm not just Roblox, because like, what if Roblox dies in 5 years? It's like, well, crap. That there goes my career.
Right.
But I will say this. Before GTA got delayed, I was planning on making like a GTA 6 channel when it comes out. I don't know if I still will. Maybe I will. But like I do want to slowly expand out of just Roblox. Yeah. It's not on my priority list because everything's going great right now. But
Right.
I've thought about it.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, I guess that also you said GTA. Somebody here asked, have you ever thought about switching to a more mature audience?
I almost made the switch to Fortnite. Whenever Fortnite was blowing up, like whenever it first came out, like Ninja was on top of the game and all that. I had like numerous conversations with people. I was like, guys, I might just quit Roblox and move to Fortnite. Because at the time I was just streaming Jailbreak every day and I was getting tired of it. And it's like, I might just move to Fortnite. I'm glad I didn't, but like I thought about it. The big thing right now is I just don't have time to do another channel or anything like that. So I just don't. I think though, like the longer I do this and the more like the bigger I get, there's less like I want to get to the point where there's not pressure of me to do good. So like, for example, oh, you have enough money to retire now or something. Or like if your YouTube channel dies, like you don't have to worry about like you're gonna, go homeless or something. I want to get to the point where it's like, okay, cool, we're gonna play GTA today. I do not care. I don't think we're there yet, but like I do want to get to that point. Yeah.
Yeah, like just having stability.
Yeah.
Every single.
I want to be able to do whatever I want and not worry about needing to do good. Because like right now, you need to do good because it's my job.
Right. How have you felt? How much? Okay, do you feel it's gotten? Okay, obviously it's gotten more competitive, but how do you feel in terms of the algorithm and just fighting against the algorithm, because it's always a fight, to, I guess, stay active, stay on people's feeds, you know? I don't know what
I
the
mean,
right word for it is. I don't want to say,
I
you
don't
know,
really look
relevant,
at
but
it like an algorithm thing. I look at it more like an audience thing. And like the thing you got to realize is the Roblox audience is always changing. There's this thing called churn, and
right.
I'm sure you know about it, where basically, and this applies to everything, not just Roblox, but we'll use Roblox as an example. Every day there is a group of people, a percentage of people that will play Roblox for the last time. They're quitting the game. And there's a percentage of people that come in and play it for the first time ever. And so, like, eventually, after a certain period of time, all the new players will replace the old players. And so, like, right now, at this moment in time, the majority of people playing Roblox started playing after 2020. And, like, that is a new audience than the people before. So, like, you have to constantly be adapting and changing to what the new audience wants. Otherwise, you'll get left behind. And
Yeah.
so, like, that is something that's always, because, like, it's always what's next. Like right now, brain rot was the big trend on Roblox, but like it's kind of dipping a little bit. So it's like, what's next? What's the next big thing? What are people going to want to watch next? That's kind of like always, what's next is always in my mind.
Yeah. Does that scare you? per se?
It did back in the day, because like when Jailbreak kind of lost popularity on YouTube, a lot of the creators that focused on it kind of also lost popular. Same with Piggy. Like when Piggy ended, like Piggy didn't lose popularity, it just ended. Miniteam was like, "This is the last update, y'all have fun," and I was like, "Shoot, what am I gonna do now? Crap." And obviously it turned into like news videos. I'm the news guy now. I'm like the moist critical of Roblox, but like But like back when that happened, it's like, oh man, like what do you do? And like a lot of Piggy creators weren't as lucky. They weren't able to like make the shift, make the jump. But you always have to be like, always got to be adapting.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I mean, as somebody who is, I mean, it's all YouTubers, but definitely you, constantly adapting, constantly working on stuff, constantly doing something. Again, what is your motivation to just keep going?
That's a good question. I want to get to the point, and I've said this for years. It's because like people always ask me, and they're like, "What is your goals in life?" It's like I don't really care about being famous or anything like that. I just want to make enough money to the point where I can just play video games for the rest of my life and not have to worry about anything.
Right.
And it's like that's my goal. When I get to that point, great, let's do it. I mean, I do want to dabble more in like Roblox game development. I think there's some cool things there. I've always wanted to write a book, but like I can't do that right now. I'm busy, so that's probably like a post YouTube thing. But like yeah, I don't know. I think there's an element of like I'm just addicted to this, and it's like I just do it. I don't even think about it, just do it, you know? Like I'll wake up and I'll be like, "Oh, I just had a great idea. We're doing it." Yeah, I think I'm just addicted to it.
It's addicted to the grind. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's a good motivation to have. I mean, it's clearly working. But when it comes to streaming, I guess if you haven't said, any besides anything you've said before, like specifically like about the idea of streaming, the concept of it, everything that goes into it, what is the most challenging part of it?
Probably coming up with like new ideas, because because like again, back in the day, I could stream Jailbreak 5 hours a day just playing the game and it was cool. But like now you can't really there's got to be some sort of hook. There's got to be something to hook the people. And so like it's just coming up with new ideas, especially when you do it almost every day. It's like you run out of like, okay, well, I kind of already did this, but like maybe I can do it again, but do a little twist on it. It's like, what do you do?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Do you find it, okay, I guess this is me, as it's often to streamers, but especially you, right? You have okay, three. Yeah, Twitch, YouTube, TikTok that
Yep.
you stream on. Oh, you don't do Twitter anymore.
I did do Twitter, but they got rid of they got rid of the program for it. So
That was very short lived.
yeah.
Okay, so yeah, you got all these platforms, all these people watching, and you also have like text to speech donations. There's always people saying stuff like on the stream. Does it get overwhelming at all at a certain
Sometimes,
point
like,
of
dude, some
having all these people?
some people just donate the stupidest stuff, and it's like, guys, if you really just spend $5 on that, like, I'm not like, sometimes I just want to turn the TTS off because, like, guys, like, I am in the like, I'll be in the middle of watching something important, and someone will be like, "Hey, KreekCraft, can you add me on Roblox?" And it's like, no, like, I'm in the middle of it. Can't you see I'm doing something important? I'm not even playing Roblox right now. No, I can't add you on Roblox. Like, it's sometimes like, oh my God, man. But that's always been the case. You know, like, I'll be playing Poppy Playtime. Like, hey, KreekCraft, can you play Piggy real quick? And I'm like, no, I can't play Piggy real quick. I'm in the middle of this. No, I can't play Jailbreak real quick. No, I'm playing this. It's like, what do you mean?
Yeah.
Or when people donate and they just spam like www. And so, like, I'm just sitting there for a minute staring at the camera because it's just like www. And I'm like, thank you for the $5. Like, I'm skipping it next time.
Yeah. Spamming is quite an issue. I have seen. Whenever I tune into your stream, there's always, I think especially TikTok.
Oh my God, I hate
trouble with.
TikTok. They are the TikTok's the most annoying audience. Sorry if you watch on TikTok, but God, dude. Like, every stream, they're just like, how can we annoy him the most? Like, they'll just spam. They'll come up with words I didn't even know were bad words to spam. And it's just like, oh my God. Like, it's not even like, this does not happen on any other platform but TikTok. And it's like, I hope they get so much homework in 2026 that they break down and cry. Okay? Like, yeah.
Yeah. Pillow warm on both sides. Yeah. All that. Man. Okay. So vertical streaming, that TikTok, and then also YouTube does that now.
Yeah.
But that has become a big part too. Is just doing both horizontal, vertical, and you've seen a lot of success in it because it's short form content, vertical content. That's the new meta.
The new thing. Yeah.
New thing. Yeah. And I guess okay, I know you have to do it, right? You have to adapt to it, but how do you feel about that? I guess I'm sure people are wondering too.
I've told my manager this. I actually like short form streaming. Like, it feels like early Roblox for me. Because, like, whenever I stream a long form stream, I don't know if it's because that audience is older or they expect more or what, but, like, I can just go live on TikTok and play a game for 2 hours and they'll love it. It's great. It's awesome. And it'll do well. But, like, on a long form stream, I can't just go live for 2 hours. There's gotta be, okay, this is going to happen. Then this is going to happen. Then this is going to happen. It's way more relaxing. Like, people are just way more like, except for TikTok, sometimes there's way more calm and chill. Yeah.
Fascinating. I never ever would have thought that. I'm gonna be completely honest.
Yeah. Like, you don't have to have like some crazy hook to hook people in. Like, they'll just be like, oh, this guy's live and he's playing MM2. Great, I'm gonna watch it.
Oh, they just join in.
Yeah.
Well, I guess that's a big part then due to phones and all that, because
there's just so many people watching short form content. Yeah.
Right. It is interesting though how many people watch on their TVs. That is something I did not realize.
They watch short form content on their TVs too.
That's kind of like, wow.
So the majority of my viewership on live streams comes from TV.
Really?
Yeah.
It is TV. That's great.
Yeah.
I wonder if it's because it's like kids not allowed to have tablets or phones or computers yet, and so they use.
So, like, I'll tell you what it is. So, like, the reason why is on TV, it's harder to change the channel. So, like, they put you on the TV, And in order to get you off the TV, there's way more buttons they got to press and there's way more things they got to do. Whenever they're watching on their phone, they just swipe up and it's something else.
Right.
So, like, there is
Oh.
less of a reason for them to change the channel because there is more work that they got to do to change the channel. And, like, you would think, oh, all they got to do is grab the remote. But, like,
Right.
I don't know what to tell you. People are like, oh man, I gotta grab the remote. Okay, I'll just keep them on the TV then.
Right. Yeah.
So you can literally look. So like TV has the most viewership, and then like the average view duration goes down. So like on a computer, it's like 10 minutes. On mobile, it's like a minute and a half because people just swipe.
Yeah. And it's TV on top. That's crazy. That's fascinating. But it makes sense. I mean, it's just it's the motion of swiping. It's you just move your hand. I mean,
Yeah.
Now another big aspect of this new era of content creation is clipping. And okay, I'm gonna all right, this person asked, they name names. I'm not gonna name the names. I'm not gonna throw anyone under the bus, but I think you might know. How has clipping culture, especially as a streamer, affected you positively or negatively? And then they list some people who do it of the world. Some streamers hate it and copyright clips, but some streamers like you allow it.
Dude, I've started paying people to do it. Like we're at a point where you have to do it because that's where people find, like, that's where you find streamers is like they see the clip and they're like, oh, this guy's funny. I'm going to go check him out. So like you have to clip farm now. Back in the day, that wasn't a thing. But like there is an element of like, for example, the tongue Sahur crying. I wasn't actually crying over tongue Sahur. But
what?
like,
What?
I wasn't actually crying. It was just a funny bit. And then TikTok took it, and now it's a big thing that people, it got like 10 million views on TikTok. He's crying over tongue. Now it's like every comment section is like, this is the guy that cried over tongue Sahur. When I was in DC this past weekend, there was a kid that was like, you're the guy that cried over tongue Sahur. And it's like, people know me now because they saw that clip because it was just a funny bit. And it's like, that's where we're at.
Yeah, and it feels like it's out of your control most of the time.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just whatever people gravitate towards. And it does also seem that TikTok is the root of a lot of your problems.
Dude, I love TikTok. It's great, but I also freaking hate TikTok. I told my manager, I was like, if it gets banned, because they were going to ban it in the United States, I was like, if it gets banned, great. Fantastic. If it doesn't get banned, great. Fantastic. I hope it gets banned. It's not getting banned now, but there was a part of me that's like, I hope it gets banned.
Well, they banned you. That was a big
I get banned on TikTok all the time,
crazy.
dude. Like for the dumbest, because TikTok has such strict rules. Like you can't say Robux, or they'll be like, "You're scamming," and it's like, "I'm not scamming, guys. Calm down."
Wow, they even go after you for that? That's crazy.
Yeah, you also can't say YouTube while live on TikTok, and you can't say the word Twitch while live on TikTok. Or they put you down in they lower your rank on the live wheel or whatever it is. Yeah.
That's insane, man.
Yeah.
That's another thing that annoys me is that Twitch does the same thing, right? You just can't mention the other platform.
So you're not supposed to multi-stream on Twitch, like technically in the TOS. I don't know if it still is, but for the longest time it was like against the rules. But like you just kind of did it and pretended that you didn't do it. So, like, one thing on Twitch, you're not allowed to have, this is still a rule, you're not allowed to have other platforms chat on the screen on Twitch. So, like, what I do is I just turn off the platform icon. How will they know where the chat's coming from? Nobody's going to look.
Yeah. Yeah. And then you just got to say purple.
Yeah, I say purple platform, red platform, and TikTok.
It works. Okay, let me just get this question out of the way. Somebody asked, why do you find? Thank you for your question. I don't know what that means.
Why do I find?
Why do you find? can you even begin to
Why
understand
do
what
I
they were
find?
asking?
I feel like they were starting to ask a question, and their mom came in and was like, "Can you help me bring in the groceries?" And they forgot to type the rest of the sentence. I don't know what that means. Can I find
All
what?
right, yeah.
Can I find
mean,
you a
yeah,
dictionary? Because like that, you need one.
there you go. Good answer. Okay. You. All right. We talked a lot about negatives, but I guess what is the best part of streaming?
Not having to edit videos. God, I hate editing videos. Like just
Mm,
being at not having to edit videos is great. Like when a new Poppy Playtime chapter comes out or whatever game, I can just play it and then the whole game's just up there and I don't have to edit it or anything. It's just boom, there it
yeah.
is, you know? So you don't have to edit videos.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because
Like
editing
a live
videos
show.
is annoying.
Yes. Very, very much so. What do you edit on?
Adobe Premiere.
Adobe Premiere. Okay. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Adobe is quite a beast. Now this new form, yeah, you mentioned it, the moist the moist critical of Roblox. How how did that okay, do you recall how that came to be, or just naturally over time that you kind of like
It just kind of
adapted to
happened.
that
I remember
style?
something big
Just kinda
happened
happened.
on Roblox, and I made a video talking about it, and it did really good. And I was like, oh, okay, I'll make another video talking about stuff. And then I just became the guy that makes videos talking about stuff on Roblox.
Yeah.
Which like it's a good
Yeah.
place to be because like there's always Roblox news to talk about. So like there's always something to talk about. So it's not like I'm relying on one single game or something.
True.
Yeah, I just kind of make videos on Roblox news. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Now you're here. Okay, 10 million, the big 10 million. Hit
Mhm.
that. That's incredible. I mean, looking back on that, how was that? Just I guess in general, how was hitting a 10
It's
million?
crazy because it's like that's the goal for most people. Like that's the top of the
Mm,
mountain. And it one bad thing about being a YouTuber is like you don't get like most people that go to work Monday to Friday, they get the weekends off. So like there's time to look back and reflect. But like as a YouTuber, you're working every day. So like there was a point of like, oh my God, I did it. I got 10 million. Okay, now on to the next. Like you don't have time to so you just gotta keep going.
yeah.
And someone actually told me that it would feel like that, and they were right. It's like, okay, you hit the 10 million, congratulations. What's tomorrow? Um,
Right.
and yeah,
Interesting. So it is, yeah, I mean, it's nonstop. It really is.
it's not like, oh, I hit
Everything you
10
do
million.
is.
I'm gonna take a week off now. Like, that's not a good idea. Don't do
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And if you do take time
We're
off, you gotta
so.
pre-record. So like
Oh,
you're still
yeah.
working. It's like I can't like,
Right.
especially as a streamer, it's like I can't go places because it's like I have to stream. Um,
Right.
so it's tough.
Yeah, because I do. I mean, whenever you go to events like VidCon or back, when what was it? There was other stuff you did, but I think especially VidCon. I remember you were streaming from the hotel room, just like
Yeah,
with
because like a lot
different
of
stuff
people
happening.
don't realize it's like if I'm not making videos, if I'm not streaming, then I'm not making money. And if I'm not making money, then the people that work for me aren't making money. So it's like there's been so many things I've turned down because it's like, sorry, I gotta stream.
Naturally, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. All right. Well, now that you're here, I mean, it's just a big monumental figure in the community. It feels like you. I found a question. I don't think we picked it, but yeah, we didn't pick it. But I really like the wording, and they said you kind of feel like the main character of Roblox. Now, kind of just like you being in the center of a lot of things. Now a lot of people do look up to you, and I think we have two. Yeah, we have two questions here. For from Simba and the Fantastic YB. Thank you for your questions. This is my bad. I accidentally picked two of the same questions, but both of you guys shout out. They both are just wondering, what advice do you have for up and coming YouTubers or creators or streamers in general?
I think like there's two things. The first one is probably a little bit more generic and everyone's kind of heard it, but like a lot of people, they get into it and they're like, man, I'm gonna make so much money, I'm gonna get so many views, this is easy, you just play a game all day. It's not easy. And a lot of people, they'll make videos and then, like, you know, for a few months nothing, they'll get no traction, and then they'll be like, I quit. And it's like, if you don't like the process of doing it, then you're not gonna make it. The second thing I always tell people is it's a lot like riding a bike. Like, your first few videos are going to suck, and the first time you ride a bike, you're going to fall down. But, like, over time, you get better and better and better at it. You just got to keep doing it. And just try to make each video better than the last one. It's like, this is something that big YouTubers face too. They get very comfortable, and then things start failing, and it's like, as a YouTuber, you can't get comfortable. You're always learning. Like, I'm always thinking, okay, what can I do to make the videos better? What can I do to make the streams better? Because, like, the moment you get comfortable and you're like, yeah, this is good, I'm just gonna keep doing this, then you're gonna start failing.
Okay. Bia asks, hello, KreekCraft. Can I have $20, please?
Dude, you'd be surprised the amount of people that ask stuff like that. Like, I'll get PayPal requests, and it'll be like, this person requested $3,000, and I'm like, I don't even know who you are. Like, no, I'm not gonna give you $3,000. I don't even have $3,000 in my PayPal account. Like, that's in my bank. Like, well, no, I'm not gonna give you $3,000. What? Who made that? Who wrote that question?
Bia.
Bia? No, you cannot have $20. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you probably get that a lot with Robux as well.
People will donate money, like, someone will be like, Kreek, here's $10. Can I have Robux? I'm like, why didn't you just buy Robux with the $10 you just gave me?
Exactly. Do you have to deal with people, like, kids stealing their parents' credit cards and donating?
It used to be a really big problem because PayPal chargebacks were, so, like, there was this one kid that he would donate like $1 every day. And then after like 6 months, I woke up and there was a bunch of chargebacks. And for those of you that don't know, for every single chargeback transaction, I think there was like a $30 fee that you had to pay. And so he donated $1 like over like probably like 200 times. So there was thousands of dollars of chargeback fees that I had to pay because his mom like charged it back. She didn't know that he was donating all this money. So I had to literally figure out who his parents were, call his parents and be like, guys, like, we got to figure something out, because this was when I was like way smaller, and it's like, I can't pay you $3,000 because your kid donated $1 200 times. Like, this is insane. We got it like worked out, but like YouTube handles all that on the YouTube side. I don't do PayPal anymore for that reason. So like, it's not really something I have to worry about too much, but like, it does, it does happen.
Yeah. There was also another big problem with streamers, like you said, stream sniping, but other than that is hacking. I don't know how much you have to deal with that anymore, but
yeah, a lot.
There's been there's infamous cases.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Roblox will be like, guys, our anti-cheat is so good, we fixed it. And then it's like 5 minutes into a KreekCraft stream, there's like 5 hackers. It's like, yeah, no, it's something's not working here.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, despite that, you still pull through. And it's just it's genuinely impressive. I mean, you have to have such a level of like patience, because you have to deal with, I mean, all these things we talked about, right? The donations constantly begging you for stuff.
Yeah.
The hackers, the stream sniper, all this stuff, right? Like, everyone's always, you have all eyes on you, right? Whatever you're doing. But despite all that, you got to stay committed to the game. You got to keep people entertained.
Yep.
And I don't know how you pull it off, but it's impressive. It really is.
Thank you.
Now, looking ahead, you said you're constantly adapting, constantly evolving. Can you foresee, because we don't have any more viewer questions, can you foresee where things will go from here, or is it pretty unpredictable?
Dude, I don't know. Like, I remember at the beginning of the year, it was like not really much happened on Roblox. And then Grow a Garden became the biggest game on the planet in the history of video games. And then Still a Brain Rot became the biggest video game on the planet in the history of video games. And like, there's this giant new Roblox audience and everything changed. And now you got Fortnite YouTubers making Roblox. It's like, I have no idea. I don't know. Like, I don't know what's going to happen next year. Shoot, Roblox could get banned. I don't know. Like, I don't know what's gonna happen. Right. I'm just here for the ride, and I just try to adapt as best as I can.
Yeah. Well, hopefully, it's a pretty steady ride ahead.
Yeah.
It never is. I mean, it never really is. We could have never expected how this year was going to go. That's for sure.
Yeah.
But I mean, personally, for you, right? I mean, in general, what impact do you hope to leave on this world?
That's a good question. It's a very good question. What impact do I hope to leave on this world? I don't know. I feel like there's an element of like, whenever I was a kid, I watched a bunch of YouTubers, and like, those YouTubers kind of like, those creators kind of inspired me and kind of like forged my thought process on a lot of things. Like I give a shout out. There was this YouTuber I used to watch way back in the day called Total Biscuit. And he was like this cynical British guy that we reviewed like video games, and he always kind of fought back against like big microtransactions and stuff like that. And so like a lot of his personality in videos kind of reflected onto me. And so like I kind of carry that forward. So I think a lot, hopefully people will take good things away from my content going forward in their lives. Yeah,
especially recently, you've shown that very well. Okay, that was the train. You stood for what is right and what you've believed is right, and it makes all the difference. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Spearheaded a revolution. It feels like. Well, yes. So, all in all, the future's uncertain, but it's exciting. It is, and we can't wait to see what happens next with all things KreekCraft, on all fronts. But honestly, if you're satisfied, I am too. I think we talked about a lot of awesome stuff today.
Awesome.
So we can wrap it up. Do you have any final thoughts, shout-outs, plugs you'd like to make before we end the episode?
I don't think so. I mean, I'm kind of hungry right now, so I'm probably gonna order food. That's like the one thing about being a YouTuber. It's like you really have time to cook food a lot of the times. So like I just kind of order food a lot. Yeah. I wonder how much money I've spent on food. Like Uber and stuff. It's probably a lot. I know Pokimane, she spent like over $100,000 a year in 1 year on Starbucks, and like I don't think I'm to that point, but like it's probably up there. I gotta order some food here, get some food.
Yeah, and then I'm assuming probably gonna stream. I mean,
I don't think there's like enough content for a news video today, so I'm probably gonna do a stream.
Gonna go to stream. All right.
Yeah.
Well, I'll leave you to that. Thank you so much for joining me today on the podcast. It's been an honor to have you on. Thank you for everyone who submitted questions and this week's thumbnail artist, Bells. Shout out Scott, Goat. Links are in the description, as well as everyone else who helps make this show possible. Kreek, that's all for me and you. Thank you so much. Before we leave, can you say we'll see you around the blocks to end it off?
We'll see you around the blocks to end it off.
I'll take it. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.